Here you go. Here's one.
Oh, they buried one. So, see, guys, what happens is they come in and they dig around and they throw dirt. Is that a bulb right there?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, Sean and Allison here from Spoken Garden.
Hi everybody, happy Wednesday to you. And it is day 135 of the Quarantine Gardeners. How is it Wednesday already, by the way?
It's going fast, everybody. If you don't know, we're the Quarantine Gardeners, and this is our daily video log of us accomplishing different projects around our garden while under quarantine.
And we're so happy you're here today. We hope this is really helpful for you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on all the rest of our videos.
So guys, today we wanted to show you squirrel antics and different things that happen around our garden with squirrels in our yard as part of Wildlife Wednesday.
Yeah, the squirrels are crazy in our yard. We have upwards of 6 at a time, all here together, eating and hanging out and playing and drinking water. And since we are a certified wildlife habitat, we do provide food and water and shelter for them.
And guys, just because you provide them with food and water and shelter and habitat doesn't mean that they're not going to go after different food sources that you might not be providing. You might think other plants or bulbs or anything else isn't really a food source. Squirrels think completely differently and they go after almost everything, especially the young ones.
Yeah, totally. I was just gonna say that. We have some young ones in our yard currently and they explore and they're like puppies or even babies, right? They're going to put things in their mouth they're not sure of. We've found some evidence around our yard we're pretty sure came from the young squirrels, and we'll show you that a little bit later. But even if you try to deter them, they're still gonna come in. So we figure we might as well learn to coexist.
Just because there's not any squirrel food or peanuts or suet in your yard doesn't mean they're not gonna come into your yard, and they're not gonna dislodge bulbs, they're not gonna eat plant roots, they're not gonna eat your produce. So you got to think about it from their perspective.
So what you're about to see is a whole bunch of clips from this morning, you guys. This is from one typical morning in our yard. We could call it breakfast time, I guess. They show up at least 3 times a day, sometimes more.
Snacks,
playtime, you know, whatever. And you're gonna see 6 different squirrels in different funny situations around our yard during breakfast time. Okay, you guys, so now that you've seen what they normally eat, here's some areas of our yard where they like to explore, we're pretty sure. So this is a beautiful batch of coneflowers, and as you can see, these have been clearly chewed off.
Look at that, you guys. Oh my,
I don't think a rabbit would get up here and do this.
They had, these stems both had heads like that.
And here's another one, and this is not where we deadheaded, that's a different location. These have literally been chewed off by little teeth.
And what we think happened, guys, is the little guys out here, the new squirrels have come out here, they're trying things out. Well, why not chew a flower head off and go bury it for later, right? That's a snack for later.
I know, so that's kind of a bummer. And now the good news is that they've left the rest of them alone. This is all new growth since this happened probably about 2 weeks ago. And we have flowers that are surviving and thriving. So we think, like Sean said, that it was a young squirrel that was just trying things out. They never came back. So here's another one of our containers that we have moved around many times because we can't figure out a spot for this. This used to be full of 5 calendula seedlings.
Oh my gosh,
and we
yeah,
really only have one left. Actually, here you go, there's one.
Oh, they buried one. See guys, what happens is they come in and they dig around and they throw dirt in different places. Well, they don't care about the other plants around it, so they just threw the dirt right on top of this one and completely buried that plant. And is that a bulb right there?
Yeah, this is a small tulip bulb.
Oh my gosh.
And basically this was way down here and they dislodged it and it was on the surface.
And it's funny because usually they'll eat the tulip bulbs. They won't eat some of the other bulbs, but the tulip bulbs they will eat. So it's interesting that they threw that one out, but they didn't eat it.
So we're just gonna rebury it and hope for the best.
Yep, hopefully it doesn't get dislodged or eaten later.
Here's one of our middle beds, strips, and this is in our backyard, and look at that, there's a hole. That's a perfect example of a squirrel digging hole.
Yeah, we find these all over, you guys. They could be in containers, they might be in the ground, front yard, backyard, it doesn't seem to matter. As you saw in the video, they like to dig and often they will carry seeds around in their mouth and they'll spit them out into their hole and then they'll bury it. Usually they cover it back up.
Usually they do, yeah. This might have been just a hole they're marking for later to bury their peanut shells or other seeds or something in. And you can see next to it, there's some dirt that they dug out of it. Didn't put that back, kind of messy. Yeah, pretty rude.
So as you can see, the squirrels are crazy and they're gonna come regardless if you feed them or not. So we figure we might as well give them some food sources they like and hope to keep them away from other things that we don't want them to get into.
Plus they're extremely entertaining, and so it's fun for us to have these food sources, and then we have a spot to watch for when they come.
Actually, you're right. And some of you know I like to take wildlife photographs and bird shots. So there is a pretty fun squirrel photo coming up in our book that's going to be released in February. So I was able to use some of those photos for the book.
And guys, just so you know, we're developing our own product to keep plants and bulbs and different crops safe from squirrels, and so you'll be hearing a little bit more about that in the next couple weeks and months.
We're so excited about that. And if you're interested in pre-ordering our book, which is currently exciting now on Amazon, click the link down below under the pre-order our book. You'll be the first in line when it comes out.
Yep, we're so excited, everybody. So guys, leave your comments and questions down below for us. We love hearing from you guys. Give us a thumbs up, let us know we're doing a good job, and subscribe to our channel so you get updates on our latest videos.
And that's a wrap for today, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new project. We hope to see you back here, so have a great day ahead, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.